please. This is my system. And I am not playing your little games. Beam weapons on there. Oof. It's tough. It's gonna be tough. We killed 2 arcs, though. Let's get good! Welcome back, guys. This is Endless Space 2 Supremacy. We are playing as the Hissho and learning all the things. Right now, we are invading our first minor faction, which I committed to invading a little bit too early for our taste, because we actually have a lot of siege power in those fleets. Honestly, I was overzealous. I thought we could take them out a lot quicker, but I forgot they're just going to sit under conscription for a long time. I gotta admit, conscription is like my least favorite of the tactics that they put in for the ground, because it's like the no-skill tactic, right? Like, what did you do? Oh, you burned a population so you could conscript people because, like, you basically can't lose when you do that. Okay. I guess that's cool. I mean, not really, but I guess. So, that's where I am. Maybe I'm just being salty, though. I could just be being salty. That is entirely possible. We don't need to generate more food here because this planet is about to fill up anyway. We could put pulvis productions down. That's not a bad thing for us to get, but I still want those fleets coming out first. We are only on 2 planets right now, which is kind of a sad little disappointment, but the good news is those 2 planets are doing quite well. Yeah, I know he's unassigned, game. I get that. I know this character is unassigned, and I know that this guy is just sitting here defending. That's fine. Thank you. Gosh, look at our K-bar, though. Like, we are just in, like, we got it, guys. Have 5 planets with only Hissho Major population. That'll get us the Energy Enhancer, Castigate, which will get us the Roost Guard Shield, and Reclaim, which will get us the Projectile Enhancer. I don't like that one. Colonize Ski Goja. That's actually one I could live with, but a Projectile Enhancer is not going to do a whole lot for us. We'll do this one right here. Have 5 planets with only Hissho Major population. That's easy enough to do, and the Energy Enhancer is going to be really great when we do finally unlock their beam weapons. They have no reserves, but they, once again, they can use conscription. I hate conscription. Minor victory! I mean, that's what they're doing, right? They're just using conscription over and over again. Actually, that would be nicer. If you couldn't spam conscription, I would be okay with conscription. But the fact that you can just, like, spam it is really annoying to me. Alright, so we definitely want to take advantage of production facilities that we unlock as soon as possible. So I'm going to get AI labor going. That's actually more important than getting our fleets out right now, because it'll increase the overall speed that we can print fleets later. And when I say print fleets, guys, I mean print fleets. Like, I like to have things set up so that my fleets can be produced in 1 turn, and we can just go. Now that we have this fleet here, what we're going to do is we're going to give them the speed boost, so that they can catch up to these guys really quickly. They'll be there in 4 turns to reinforce our main fleet over here. And in the meantime, by the time they get there, we will pretty much have a 2nd fleet going. And that fleet will already have a hero attached to it as well, because we do have a hero ready for this fleet. In Tsuyu Saibalula. Yeah, I picked this one, game. I picked this one. I wanna get the Energy Enhancer, because that actually makes sense. The only way to do that, though, is to put Hissho... Wow. I mean, that's not hard after all. We don't have any Elo citizens on Maz anymore. We have Zavalis here. Apparently we lost all of our Elo citizens, which is crazy, because, I mean, maybe we ate them? Oh, I forgot about that. When you do sacrifices, it eats whatever's next in the queue. So apparently we ate all of our Elo citizens, so they're gone now. Whoops! Accidents happen, guys. Accidents happen. We're not supposed to eat people like that. But, you know, accidents happen. So, you, Mr. Dude, are just gonna wait here for a turn. Come on, come on. Give me all the fleets and let's get done. Yeah, we're gonna put that boost back on, because we have no reason not to. I think they're done calling in new forces. How was that a draw? First to explore 50% of the galaxy. Somebody else did that. Good for them. We are going to go ahead and put that boost on him again. Still generating good boosts. We're just not generating a ton of K because we're not actively fighting because they don't produce ships fast enough. And we're not winning the ground battle as much as I'd like to. Like, I probably should have just stayed with preemptive bombing again, but I don't think they have... It doesn't seem like they're conscripting people anymore. If that makes sense. Yeah, see, it doesn't seem like they're conscripting people anymore, so we are slowly just gaining an out-and-out advantage here. Like, honestly, this right here, deploy all of our manpower with additional damage when they already get additional damage, that could be pretty good right now. I'm gonna do it. Minor victory, okay. We got no K for that. Why did we get no K for... Oh, because you only get K when you get a decisive victory, I think. Okay, so that's another thing about ground battles, too. It's almost better with the Hissho to sit in siege, because then they can produce ships that you can kill for additional K. Otherwise, you run into this, where you only get K from ground battles when you finish off an enemy. I don't really like that. I find that to be kind of annoying. But I am not a developer. And I'm sure that they tried it. Actually, that's a more honest answer to that, is I'm sure that they actually tested that, and it probably didn't work as well as I'm thinking it would work, if that makes sense. This faction, to my understanding, has been in testing for a good while and has been a little bit difficult to balance because K is a really weird mechanic and they conscripted motherfuckers. Why can't I leave this? Like, why can't I go, okay, fine, they're conscripting, I'm done with this fight. Because that's all they're doing. They're just conscripting over and over and over again, and it's annoying as shit. However, at least now they do have a fleet for us to fight with. That's something. What you guys got? Yeah, you got all that projectiles. You gonna lose this fight. I don't know how badly you're going to lose this fight, but you're going to lose this fight. Okay, so we lost 3 Hawks in that exchange. That was not exactly great. Send the Kestrels into that fleet. Also reinforce them with the pincer. I mean, we're still here. We're still here. We just lost a ton of manpower in that fight, which is annoying. Get your ass over there, Mr. Military Behemoth. We really need our other fleet now. We really need our other fleet now. This siege is also kind of screwing us, because we, like I said, we can't really win this. They just sit here and conscript. And conscript, and conscript, and conscript, and conscript. Minor victory. You guys just gonna conscript next turn? Is that the plan? Fuck you, Vodyani. We're gonna kill you, we're gonna kill you too. Like, the Sophons and the Vodyani has been assimilated. Oh god, they assimilated them already too. That's annoying. That's annoying. I should have sieged here, and like, I am honestly getting a little bit salty with this, because I feel like because we didn't siege, we're just essentially buried, because they're gonna conscript until we have a legitimate fight to take their system. And now these other douchers are here. Like, okay, I'm done. All the douchers, all the time. That's exactly what this is. Let me just wreck your arcs for a sec, okay? That'd be great. Thanks. This is not gonna work. I think we're gonna get wrecked. No, it's a draw. Okay, I can live with a draw. Can you guys get the fuck out of my minor faction system, please? This is my system. And I am not playing your little games. Beam weapons on there. Oof. It's tough. It's gonna be tough. We killed 2 arcs though, so fuck them. And this is a new thing, System Relics Debris Field. So what this does is it keeps records in the location of battles that happened here, and I think if you, like, mouse over the system, it'll tell you about them. But maybe that's only once you've captured it or something. Essentially, what the Relic system is supposed to do is it's supposed to leave behind a record of the battles that took place there. which I think is a really, really cool idea, honestly. I also think our military behemoth is maybe on his way out the door real quick. Let's get these guys going. Alright, you gonna lead them up there. 6 turns to get the fleet there, that's okay. I think we need projectile armor on our kestrels, though, even if that means sacrificing a little bit of siege power right now. You can just scan the crap out of this system for all I care. Excuse me, everybody. Search the curiosity on the planet Veran 4. If you're ready to sacrifice 10 Hyperium and maybe your fleet, do it. Unknown consequences. Whatever, the consequences on that are good. We know this event already. Let's go ahead and search it. And the consequences are... Plus 20 science, science ideology, spawn of Odiani ship on the Veran system. That's actually nice. Hey, give us another ship then. We'll live with that. Let's just go ahead and stay defensive there. Yeah, I get it. That guy's doing nothing, that guy's doing nothing. Scanner guy, how about you go to there? It's gonna take him a few turns to get there. That's okay. I don't think he has manpower anyway, because he doesn't have any weapons, so I don't know if you actually get weapons if you don't have manpower on the ship. Or, I mean, get manpower if you don't have weapons on the ship. I'm not entirely sure. Let's do this. It's better to lose dust than it is to lose science, in my opinion. We'll do this again. Goal being to get them low enough that when we try to be more aggressive next turn, hopefully we can invade past the conscription. I doubt it. I have a feeling they're just going to conscribe and we're just going to basically do nothing again, but we can try. Let's do Pulvis Productions here, and then we can start working on another fleet, unless we want to do this. That's not great. That's not entirely great either. We can investigate that anomaly, and then we'll start building more ships. Before we do, though, I'm going to go upgrade our kestrels. I'm going to pull one of these to put some more armor on them. Just like that. So they still have a little bit of siege power, which is good. I mean, once again, we could just build straight-up siege fleets, but I tend to dislike those for the reasons I've already mentioned. These, though, on that, we could do something like that on a planet like this, get some really, really nice outcomes. At least production-wise, really nice outcomes from the fealty thing. It does, as you can see though, it does cost 25k, so I'm going to wait until after we reactivate both of these, and then I'll start building pyramids. And then hopefully we have actually captured this system by then, so that we can do something with it. Gosh, look at our dust generation though. What is it all going to? It's all military upkeep right now, which is unfortunate. So let's see about selling 50 of these, just to keep our money up. See, we're fine. We don't really have to worry that much. Do we have access to heroes on here? We do, but they're all gone. We got access to heroes a little bit too late. There were 6 of them up there at one point. Okay, whoever this is, the Sophon's about to get invaded. That's about to happen. Let's blitz them this time and see if we can just overpower them and take it. Decisive victory. That's what we wanted right there. Excellent. Okay, so we got them this time. 6 population, 9 improvements, and we have options here. We can occupy them, we can raise the system, or we can subdue them. If we subdue them, we get 10k, 300 dust. The system loses 1 to 2 population and 1 to 2 improvements, but we can invade them again. We don't want to do that. Right now, we don't have the patience for that. We're just going to occupy. The system relics pre-galactic markers. The system's variety of peculiar architectural landmarks surrounded by examples of far more modern technology is evidence of a barely FTL civilization that was conquered by a more technologically advanced galactic empire. Although some of the traditional custom ways of the Ambler persist, they essentially adopted Hissho culture. Yeah, we made that ours. So if we zoom in here, I think we can mouse over... I'm not sure where you check the relics, but it's attached to that somehow. So we assimilated a new minor faction. We got adaptive bureaucracies out of that. We should get another main quest, though. And the Ambler have been assimilated. Show location. Where are they at? Oh, somebody captured them now. So we are past getting minor factions for the sake of getting minor factions. And we have moved full on to we need to kill major factions now. Because it took us way too long to get that, because I am not particularly great at military. But that's okay. Denark is great here. No, Denark is actually not great here because we only really have 2 planets. We can colonize this lava planet, that's great. And after that, we're going to focus on building Kestrels and Hawks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Hawks. Same thing here. 2 Kestrels, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Hawks. And we do need new tech. We upgraded our support module for our Behemoth, that's important. Whenever you do a Behemoth tech, though, too, it also upgrades, typically, this. Like, you'll see the improved Behemoths thing, which upgrades the output of modules and all sorts of different stuff, so getting those is also very useful. Speaking of which, we should be working military more. So we're going to get the more CP from that, and we are going to get Behemoth weaponization from that, which will also give us the tractor beam, which is great. It prevents people from retreating in combat. Hello, Victor Rai. We're going to then move up towards this obliterator, I think, and have a little bit of fun with that. Veran is doing nothing because it's brand new and we just got it. It is 100% devoted because of our Keii. This is another thing that's great. 100% devoted after being conquered because of our Keii. Like, there is no resistance, no bullcrap or no headache. We just have access to the system and it is ready to be built in. So we are going to build all of the things that are of value to us here. Now we have luxury resource generation, and it looks like our primary luxury resource is going to be blue cap mold, which I'm actually not sure what that converts into for us. So we're going to build all these things. They're going to be building just improvements for a while, and that's fine. There's still a system that we can use to regain manpower as our fleets orbit them, which is what we're doing here. Why are you... I didn't select that Kestrel. Why did you just wig out right there? Why is the game wigging out in general? Huh. Can I not select another fleet, please? Game? Okay, so apparently I can't select any of my other fleets on this system right now, but I don't know why. Either way, though, guys, we have run out of time for this episode, so that's okay. What we'll do is we'll go ahead and pick up from here on the next episode, and we will begin our invasion of likely the Sophons, because they're the ones nearest to us, and they have 2 systems with tier 3 resources that we want. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, click the like button. If you want to see more, click subscribe. Feel free to follow me on Twitter @GamerUnderDev if you want to know when new episodes come out. Thank you for watching, keep gaming responsibly, and I will see you next time. Bye!